let me tell you about the worst date I've ever been on. Okay, this date was about 2 months ago. This was actually a second date. The first date was okay, and that's why I chose to go on a second one. We went to a really nice restaurant. It started out fine. Everything was fine. Had a drink at the restaurant. Had an appetizer. Had some dinner. But after dinner is kind of where things took a turn. I had to be up really early the next day because I was going out of town. I was going to Vegas. And I was actually planning to leave that night. Dinner ended at like 8. I don't mind driving at night. So I was like, I told him in advance as well that I would have to leave after dinner. But I still wanted to go to this dinner just to see how things were going. So we went to dinner. Everything was good. After dinner, he implied that he wanted to still hang out, but he was like, I want to hang out with just you. Like, we can watch a movie at your house. And I was like, no, I don't really want to do that. I wanted to go out. Like, I looked cute. I wanted to just go out quickly. One drink, I was still going to go to Vegas either that night or really early in the morning. He knew this plan prior to dinner. He knew. So he was kind of going back and forth with me on the drive home. And I was like, I'll just go home. Like, it's no big deal. We don't have to go out, because he was kind of like, I want to stay in. But I was like, no, you're not coming to my house. I was like, I want to go out just for one. He was like, no, I don't want to. He literally told me he didn't want to drink. Okay, that's fine. So I was like, just drop me off. Halfway to my house, busts a Yui in the street. And I was like, no, let's just go out for one. I don't want to stop hanging out with you. Okay. So we go meet our friends, our mutual friends, and that's how we knew each other, to this local bar. We go in. We already talk about, I'm going to have one drink. He says, I'm going to have one beer. I don't drink and drive. Cool. We're on the same page. One drink, we're out, because I have to be home. Okay. Well, we get into the bar. I have one drink. I didn't even finish it, actually. I think I had half a drink. And every time I turn around, he was at the bar. Every time. Then he started ordering tequila shots for everybody. Not me, because I was having one drink. So I would say we're probably like 30 minutes into this bar extravaganza. He's literally had like 6 beers and like 4 tequila shots. And I'm just thinking, like, what happened to the one drink? He kind of starts acting a fool. Like, running around in the fucking bar. Like, and then at one point, I remember, like, because I'm so annoyed and, like, already ready to go at this point, that I'm, like, just not paying attention to what he's doing. At one time, I turn around, and his friend, or I don't even know if they're his friends, but these people in the fucking bar were holding him like a baby. And I'm not even joking. Like, he had I wish I could demonstrate, but he had his arms around, like, these guys' necks, and, like, his feet were up, like, swinging. Like, what are you doing in the bar? You're 30 years old. This is embarrassing. Well, I was like, I'm over this. I cannot do this anymore. But my keys, he was kind of, like, a little crazy, too. Like, every time I would walk away and, like, talk to someone I knew, like, he would be like, where's she? Where's she? Who's she talking to? That's what he would be asking my friend. And she would tell me, I'm like, this is too much. Like, we've been on 2 dates. 2. It's crazy. My keys were in his truck. I had to figure out how to get my keys before, like, he even knew that I was leaving. So basically, I was just like, give me your keys. I'm going to go get something. And he was like, I'll come with you. I was like, no, you won't. And I just walked out, got my keys. And then he was already drunk at this point. And he literally asked me, came up to me. He's like, hey, are you okay? Do you want me to take you home? Take me home? You literally are drunk and you think you're going to drive me home? Like, that's just crazy. You don't drink and drive, but you're going to? Anyway, I end up getting my keys. I was just sitting there. So, like, he would go away for a minute and, like, not paying attention to me. I told my friend, I was like, hey, I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but like, I'm just going to Irish goodbye. Not even say anything. Don't tell him where I'm at. Don't tell him where I went. Don't say anything. He was so drunk. I walked right past him, right out the door. Didn't even know I fucking left. Had no idea. Until like maybe 30 minutes goes by. I'm already home in bed, showered and in bed by the time he called me. And then my friend texted me. She was like, he just found out that you left. And I was like, no way. Then he starts blowing up my phone. Probably 30 calls in the span of 2 minutes. I'm not answering because that's disgusting. Then he texts me. He's blowing up my phone. Blows up my phone the next day. And I just never talked to him again. But what happened? I went on a vacation after that. This continues after. Didn't talk to him after that. Obviously didn't ever hang out with him again. I went on vacation for a week. I came home. He knew I was home. He texted me and was like, hey, are you still wanting to like hang out? I haven't talked to you. I was wanting to take you to lunch. No, I don't want to hang out. And I just saw that you were like with this girl that you were talking to all weekend, but you still want to hang out with me. No. And basically he was like, when I said no, he didn't like obviously that I said no. And he was like, well, I did all these nice things for you. I bought you flowers. I took you to dinner. I bought you dinner. He said, I bought you dinner. I paid for your dinner. And I was just like, that's cool. Thank you. Do you want me to pay you back? Like, you're throwing in my face what you did for me, but you wanted to take me to dinner. That was not my idea. And now all of a sudden I don't want to hang out with you. And you're like, I paid for your dinner. That's what you're supposed to do as a man. And he was just like, Hailey, you're not seeing the point. And I was like, no, I am. It's about money. If you need your $50 back, here you go. Let me Apple Pay it to you. And he didn't like that part. He tried to tell me it's not about the money, but it is. Because if you do something for someone and you throw it back in their face, it's obviously about one thing. Money. Broke-y. And that was the end of that. Oh, and then he would blow up my Snapchat. But then he finally unadded me because I posted a dude.